Hello，大家好，欢迎来到黄金海岸 White Robina，我是 Carmen。我们生活在澳新的朋友们呢，都知道 White 是澳大利亚最大且知名度最高的房地产服务公司。它呢是有着120年品牌历史的一个家族企业，成立于澳大利亚昆士兰州。那么经过几代人的不断发展和创新呢，目前我们的业务范围已经覆盖至全世界很多的国家和地区。那么我们现在知道，黄金海岸作为澳大利亚非首府城市之外最热门的置业目的地，我们也很高兴地看到这几年越来越多的华人朋友选择在此置业，无论是投资还是自住。那么今天呢，我们 White Robina 作为黄金海岸首屈一指的房产服务公司，我们将有请到我们的 CEO Scott 先生呢，为我们来分享一下目前黄金海岸房地产市场的一个现状，以及呢我们的一些服务内容，希望能为您将来的房地产打算呢能提早做出规划。
Hello, Scott. Thank you very much for your time today. Can you please say hello to our Chinese audience?
Ni hao, hello, lovely to see you all. I hope you find this morning informative.
Yeah, thank you very much. Just wondering if you can give us a little brief introduction about White Robina and how we provide our expertise and extraordinary service to our valued customer.
Certainly, we've been working in the local area for 18 years now and developed a business that's essentially a multicultural business whereby we have offerings where we can help people from all parts of the world, whether they be locally or interstate or overseas. Firstly, the purchase of property or sell a home. So we do that by using databases, by being able to network with people that are like-minded, and essentially that's part of the secret of the success of getting the best prices that we can for sellers, but also creating seamless transactions for buyers that may be interested in coming into our area.
Yes, and also in terms of the rental part, we also provided many services to our landlords as well in the area.
Correct.
It's
a very important part of the business. So to be able to provide housing, whether it be for someone that's buying, selling, or for tenants that are moving here. We have a lot of people coming from overseas that initially want to live in the area, work in the area before purchasing. So we do see that we're that bridge between somebody that might want to come into the area and then eventually purchase. So
this is kind of like a very sustainable business in the area.
We
can say that. Yes,
correct.
Yeah. So as we can see, there are many people that in turn intends to move to the Gold Coast or invest on the Gold Coast. So what do you think about the current housing market on the Gold Coast in the perspective of the houses and the units?
I think over the last few years it's been a really strong market, but it's been very much in favour of sellers. The market's been rising and rising, but what we've found more over the last few months is we now have a balanced marketplace. There does seem to be more sellers coming onto the market, and we've still got a lot of buyers that are in the marketplace as well, but for the time being prices have stabilised. So I think really for both, whether you're a buyer or a seller, or tenants for that matter, like tenants moving into the area, we've actually seen rents come down a little bit over the last 3 months. So that's creating opportunities for tenants. But I think at the moment, the way it sits, it's quite a well-balanced marketplace, and there's good opportunities out there for all facets of real estate.
Yeah, because do you think, because I know some of the sellers are still thinking the price, they may want to wait a little bit longer to see if the price can go a bit higher, and then by that time it will be the good time to sell, or you think they should wait, or now is the best time?
I think after having the business for 18 years, the one thing that we have learnt not to do is to try and predict where property prices will go.
Yes, no one can predict.
Nobody knows.
No.
We can live in the now, and I know right now there's some really good buying opportunities, but it's also quite a good time to sell.
Exactly.
But I often get asked, is it going to be a market in 12 months' time where prices go up, or do we think prices will go down? Nobody knows. The reality is that there's too many factors at play that you can never really predict where prices are going to go. So if you look at the marketplace right now, prices aren't really growing, but they're not falling either, which essentially means if you can find the right house, either as a tenant or as somebody purchasing, if you can find the right house that is there for you, and you're going to live there for a long period of time,
Yeah.
there is no doubt if you're buying right now, in 10 years' time, the capital gains again will be really strong.
Yes.
If
fair
you look
enough.
long term.
Yes, fair enough. So the last question will be, do you have any tips for a vendor or landlord if they are considering of selling or rent out their property in the booming spring season?
Spring is a great time.
Yes.
Again, what happens in spring traditionally is a lot of properties do come to market. So if you are going to go on the market in spring, you have to make sure that your property is presented in its absolute best light.
Yes.
So when you are actually preparing your home for sale, every little bit counts. If you can make sure everything's clean, everything from the gardens through to inside, presenting it the best that you can, and also making sure that the way you advertise your property, if it's going to be for sale, is at the best possible quality. Making sure the photos are great, you're doing really good with floor plans. When inspections are happening, that the house is nice and clean, nice and tidy, it smells nice, everything is presented the right way. Because small things like that can make such a big impact on the actual purchase price.
Details.
Oh,
Yes.
it's so important, and
Yes.
sometimes the difference can be 5 or 10% of the purchase price. So
Oh, wow.
the best presentation always achieves the best price,
Yes.
and good agents as well, obviously, and
Yeah,
agencies
of course.
looking after you.
Yes, great. Well, thank you so much for your time today again. Yes, we hope our valuable advice that can bring to our customers the best result as we can. Yeah, thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.